Oh, salut tout le monde. Je m'appelle Jean-Christophe. Yeah, I know. It's a French first name. You see, I was born here in France and then I was raised in the United States. And it was about 2 to 3 years ago that I moved here in France with no basis in the French language. So you can imagine, c'est vraiment difficile pour apprendre français comme ça. Mais I was cruising through YouTube and I found the French in Plain Sight videos. And I have never encountered educational videos like that, so well structured. And the delivery of Alex was perfect. Not too long, not too short. He really did put French into perspective for an English learner. So you can imagine, when I heard that he was going to be doing French coaching, I jumped on that like a hobo on a hot pocket. Best decision I have ever made with my venture with French. And so, for instance, to give you an idea, before we even started our coaching lessons, he had me fill out a questionnaire. Things like, what are my goals with learning French? Why am I choosing to learn French? And where do I see myself in like the next 3 months? And he would use this information and custom tailor a 6-week course just for you with your strengths and your weaknesses and your goals. And that in itself was amazing. And for instance, after our coaching sessions, he would upload the video for me to see, as well as he would make notes about things I said, maybe things I didn't even really was consciously aware of. And he'd point out what I could do to improve and how I can reach my weekly goal in French. And that itself was just amazing. It reignited my excitement into French. And another thing he would have me do was write a simple French journal at the end of every day. This was just something I'd write encompassing all the things I encountered with the French language. And that was really cool because, once again, that put things into perspective. Because for me, I always felt guilty if I didn't have a chance to spend 3 hours working on that book work, conjugation, structures of French language, and things like that. And I'd feel really guilty and down if I did not have the chance to do it. And I did not realize that speaking to a cashier at the store or watching a French video, that in itself is working on French. And that made me feel a lot better. And that's just one of the little things that helped motivate me that Alex pointed out. And the third thing he would do is he'd take your personality into consideration, and he will match you with a teacher out of his large repertoire of teachers he knows that was a good fit for you. Someone with a similar personality and also had the skills for the way you learn the language, okay? And for instance, I'm still with that teacher to this day, even though I'm finished with Alex. And one other thing Alex does when you sign up with the coaching course is he's always available. You can message him any time in the day. If you're feeling a little down, he'll give you that little boost, that little motivation, you know. And that was really, really wholesome and much needed for me. See, learning a language is kind of like a sport. When you do a sport, you can get better at it, but there's going to be a certain plateau, and you're not going to really be able to improve, and your motivation is going to drop when things get hard. And so that's why most people who do sport have a coach. You know, the coach tells you, hey, you can do 1 more kilometer. You can make it. You got this. Or, hey, your push-up, you're doing it wrong because you can't see your push-up. You don't know if you're in the right form. And the coach will help point that out for you. And that translates really well into French and learning a language. And for instance, even those skills of organization skills and motivational skills that I learned from his course, I can also apply in other areas of my life. For instance, music. I can actually get music finished now, which is amazing. So if you're thinking about going with Alex as a French coach, you need to stop thinking about it and just do it. 100% worth your time. 100% 2 thumbs up for that guy. I cannot persuade you enough. If you have the opportunity to go with Alex, go with him. Perfect. You will just discover so many things about yourself and methods to improve your language and improve overall your outlook on life. So once again, stop watching this video and go sign up with Alex. Okay, à plus.